All right, everybody, let's get into it. So, we are going to go through every card and item that's sold this week. I'm going to package them up, talk a little bit about the card, and then we're going to go ahead and display how much profit we made off this card. If we made any, some I will tell you we did lose on, but let's get into it, guys. So, the first card we have here is going to be a soccer card, Obsidian, Gian Gianluca Sakmaka. Honestly, I don't even know, but it's number 211. So 5 of 11. So pretty sweet card. I thought it was a nice item. So really good one to have there. So let's go ahead. We're going to, stack these ones up. Show you a little bit about how I package up my cards, which is nice. So take that there. Let's see what else I have. Oh yeah, I got this. Okay. So then I take these. There you go. Typically, I'll tape it in there, but this isn't going to move too much, so it's not too bad there. Let me get a couple of these on the side. Put a little bit of my new cards in there. There you go. All right, take that out. There we go. Nice. And then on the side here, I'm going to go ahead and take care of the shipping label itself. So nice. There we go. One down. Nice. See? So you package it up. Nice little, doesn't move too much. So it's a perfect card. There you go. All right. Number 2, nice little case hit here of Nico. This is the after school special. So this one I had listed for quite a while. I think I had like well over a year when I ripped it. I tried to sell it high. I was really big on him for a while at Tennessee, and then he switched schools. So it just sat there. Finally, I dropped the price to like $40. Got an offer, and I said, you know what? I really don't want to wait any longer on this. So let's just go ahead and take care of this. So went ahead and took a little offer. I think it was like 32 and change or something like that. So nothing too crazy. Oh, you know what? I am missing something. Sorry, guys. I am missing something here. I do always do this. There you go. So it was a nice little card. Finally got rid of it. So the name of the game here, guys, is to move cards, right? So I'm not trying to hold on to everything long term if I don't have to, unless it's like a player like, somebody like Cooper Flag or anything like that. I'll hold on those. I won't take the first offer or things like that, which is funny because I did get quite a bit of offers on him this week. So on the newest cards I got on eBay, but I was holding firm on some of them. So there we go. There's that. So see, nice bubble wrap there. Then what I'll do is take a little box just like this, put it in there. There we go. And then there we go. Item number 2 gone. And then what I'll do is, because I'll do this after, is I'll say this was the Nico. Put it on the top before I ship it out. So I'll take it, put it on the side here. Pretty cool card. All right. Next up, another one we had. We didn't actually hold this. This was on video actually. So the Prism. It's the silver prism of Jalen Milroe. So again, I listed it for a certain price. I think I took an offer on it. Not, we'll see it on here, but not for too much less than what I was looking for it. It was funny on my last video that I did about the top 10 cards that we had from that mini break my wife and I did. Someone had posted that, oh, these are all overpriced, and and that was his opinion, which is fine. But this one sold, so actually, really cool there. Put our card in there just so they can follow us everywhere. So it was fine. I mean, hey, some people think our prices are overpriced, but I go around what the market is, maybe a little higher sometimes, dependent on the type of card. And we do offer pretty cheap shipping, and I have offers on and I start at like $1, so it's crazy. So if someone wants to make an offer, like, the worst thing I could say is no, and don't feel bad if you think you're going to lowball me. Again, worst thing people can say is no. You don't have to be interested in it, so it's just fine. All right. So the bubble mailer, we'll keep this in check. These boxes I just got, I actually watched someone who actually said these are the ones he used, so I bought them in. So that was good. Milroe. That's the next one there, which is perfect. All right. It's the Milroe. Next up, we got a card Just posted it for a couple bucks. Victor Hirato, prime numbers, auto number 200. So someone took it. I was pretty excited about that. I have no idea who he is. I got it in a box of the elite ones. So it was a good one to grab, in my opinion. Can't go wrong there. So, especially something you got in a box that's been sitting there. A lot of these cards have been sitting there for quite a while, and I don't like to just sit on items. So I'd rather them move. So, you know, and this one moved. So I was excited about that. Now, sometimes you will see, sometimes I do tape the cards down in here, but in this situation, I don't really think it's necessary. So I'm not doing it this time, but you will see sometimes people do that. They will take the cards and they'll tape it inside of there, but it's kind of hard sometimes because they do move a little bit. So it's okay though. And that's why, again, I bought these smaller mailers. I used to do the bigger ones, but for the price point, this is where you want to be. So, all right, next up, I had this one sitting in a box to list. I never listed it. Tyler Stewart, first Bowman auto. So it had been sitting for a while. Then it wasn't moving, and then I listed it, and within 7 days, it sold. So that was amazing to get. So happy about that sale. I love when cards they don't move for a while and they sit, and then you drop the price and they move. And I especially love when I have a card that just sold, within a few days of going up. So that's always a blessing for us. So when that happens, so it's just amazing feeling. And that was one of them. So didn't really have a lot into that. I honestly think I got that for $1. So if I'm being honest, I think that's what it cost us. So that's always amazing when you only have to spend a couple bucks on a card that does move. So it's always fun. So the next up I have here, something I think I got, when I was ripping a lot of baseball. This is JJ Weatherholt. He was one of the top chases last year. So it's just a paper base prospect first. So nothing too crazy. But again, hey, it's moving. So that's the name of the game is, if you got to get out of some cards, you don't want to hold long-term inventory. You want things to move. So this is an example of that. So this one moved. You'll see on some of the later items, oh man, the PSA ones, some of them, man, they moved, but for super cheap. So someone got away with some really good deal there. So the next card someone bought, paper prospect Kevin McGonigal, another top chase in the hobby for baseball prospects. So especially the season just started this week. So this was one that I actually got. Again, I got in the Bowman product that I ripped. So it's good when those things move. So, I mean, we're into it for whatever the box cost, and, a couple bucks here and there helps out. So can't get too upset. Plus, I mean, I see a lot of times people get really upset about items that they put on there. It doesn't sell for what they wanted. But, then again, guys, we could say no. We don't have to accept everything. That's why I don't really do a lot of auctions unless I want to really move a card. So, but here's one of the bigger ones this week. This was a 25 mosaic red camo PSA 10 cam Scatterboo. I sold it for 70 something. The prices were all over the place, like 150, 120, and then the last one was around 70 something. So that's where the price kind of regulated, and that's the price point that I stayed at. So you'll see up there how much I sold it for. This is one that I ripped mosaic, and then I had it graded. So, and it came back at 10. And again, it sold within, I think, 2 days of me having it posted. So that was fun. So let's get that in there. There we go. Got that in there. Nice bubble mailer. Our card, since we just got these back. There you go. And then we're going to go ahead, tape it up. Some more painter's tape here. So I'll just, make sure that it doesn't open up inside. So, nothing, it's not fancy, nothing crazy. And then I got my little boxes for it. There we go. And then we're going to put it to the side. On to the next one. All right. What do we have next here, guys? This one was on auction. It sold for like $1. Luis Roberts Optic Blue, numbered to 75, 73 or 75. Something that I'm only into it for maybe 50 cents. So I wasn't too upset that it sold for 99 cents. But, he's on the Mets now, and he actually had a walk-off home run in game number 2 for the Mets. So their second game of the season, he had a walk-off homer. So he had his New York Mets moment, which was great. So I think I sold this one for, I think it auctioned for $1, something like that. So it was a nice little card. I mean, blue, again, numbered to 75, optic baseball. Optic baseball is kind of hard. If it's not one of the top people, they take a while to sell. So All right, next one here. This was one of the auction items. This is a PSA 9 of Jorge Ruiz. Now this is one of the ones I took a bath on. I actually bought this a couple years ago when I started out in the hobby. I was just buying prospects that people were talking about. This was one of them. He hasn't panned out yet. So someone got this on auction for $1. So they got a nice steal there. So that was a good one for them. It's one of the ones, like I said, I took a bath on. So it's okay. Sometimes, you know, we're trying to move the items. So cards like that where the prospect isn't in the top 100 and he doesn't really have a path to get into it. I'll sit there and I'll just I'll auction it off starting at $1. I know I'm gonna take a hit on it, but I'm willing to do that. So here we go. Jorge is there. I'm willing to do it because otherwise it just sits. So all right, the last one, this guy had bought 4. So the Ryan Reckley Green Shimmer PSA 9, that's numbered to 99. The Ruben Santana, the Green Sapphire First, numbered to 60. Got an auto Ruiz, again, the guy from before, on card auto, first Bowman numbered. No, it's just Sapphire Auto Prospect, and another Reckley Blue Refractor, PSA 9. So 4 9s, 150. He got these each for $1. So he just got them each for $1. Just something, we just have to move it. So that's the issue sometimes. Sometimes you just, again, you take a bath on an item. There's really nothing you could do. The card is just the prospect that just doesn't move. And those were them. I mean, I could have listed them, for 10, 15 bucks each and just taken the offer, or taken them to a card show where they sit there and actually say, oh, cheap prospects, hopefully they hit, but these guys don't always hit. So that's the problem. So I'm gonna put that in there. It's running out of a little space here. There we go. Last one. So, it's just one of those things where I'm okay taking that hit, because even though I did buy these cards for a pretty penny a couple years ago, they're just not moving. And the name of the game for us guys is just making it move. We need to move product so we can get into something else. So that is what we're trying to do. And some of these you're going to get steals on. So that's it, guys, for baseball. I did have one last item that sold that we got. And it's not a baseball card, but it is a Funko Pop of a TARDIS, Doctor Who. And this is the floral design. This one sold, so this was a pretty penny. I was shocked about this one because I didn't know. We've had these for like 2 years. We've brought them to shows. We've done a few things, and they just didn't sell. So I decided, I'm going to put it online, see what I can get for it. And I've been getting offers on all my Funkos. So this one sold for, I think, like $34.99 or $37.99. But this is one of them. So that was a really cool thing. So we were really excited about that one because it was just out of the blue. But guys, as always, I want to thank you. That's the end of this video. So you're going to start seeing like the profits, like how much money we made on all this for this week. And I hope you enjoyed it. And if you could, please like, comment, and subscribe. Every little bit helps. And as always, guys, thank you for watching. This is the Stizzi Family. This is Stizzi, where the chase never sleeps. Have a great night.